data science, machine learning, deep learning, and AI, artificial intelligence. Who wants to go to the data science in the next level? These are all the three libraries are very, very important because to develop the web applications, front-end technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, Django, REST API, database. These are enough to develop the web applications. But these libraries are advanced libraries. Who wants to go to these areas, especially data science, machine learning, deep learning, AI, then only these are very, very important. Some people are, we go with, some students will go for Python for DevOps because who came from non-IT background like BCom, BCA, BSc, non-IT background. Sir, I don't have any idea about the coding. I'm not that much interested in the coding part because coding is very big headache. Then what is required means Python for DevOps is the best one. Because if you want to go to enter to the software, DevOps is the for this, regular Python is enough. Regular our core and advanced Python is there now. That knowledge is enough. So why the people are using only Python? Because starting we discussed in our starting classes what is Python, why Python means. The main thing is we have to write the concise code in the Python. How it is possible means because of it contains rich libraries. You don't need to write anything. 70 to 80% work already completed by these libraries. Only being a developer, you have to write 10% we have to write the code. That is the reason in the data science, the people are using this Python, NumPy, all these things. Because we have so many simple example in our Python also, there is one module is there, random module is there. Who are attending my Django classes, faker module is there. By using faker module, I have to generate so much fake data within fraction of seconds. By using random module, we can generate random numbers, OTPs, passwords, those things. Who completed core Python, they knows about the random module. So that's why because of library, 70 to 90% code is completed. Being a developer, you have to write only how much code? 10% only you have to write the code. That is the main advantage of this Python libraries. I think here majorly in our full stack Python already we are discussing all the things. Next upcoming level, if you want to go to data science, then these libraries are very, very useful. So in the market, there are so many courses are there. Some people are asking sometimes DevOps, data science, which is the best one. Salary wise, more salaries, everything will be getting on data science. But data science not that much easy task. If you have full knowledge on the mathematics, if you're very strong in the mathematic knowledge, then data science is very good. As we are very strong in maths. Yes, sir, no, no. Man, super strong in the mathematics. So linear algebra, probabilities, statistics. If you know these concepts, you can do anything in the data science. Programming background is required. DevOps has nothing required. You are BCom student. You don't know anything. As C language also you don't know. Sir, I came from the BCom background, but I want to enter to the software. The best choice is DevOps is the best choice. Because in DevOps, no coding, nothing. There are some tools are there. By using tools, you have to do the application. That is nothing but your DevOps. But in the data science side, programming background is required. If you strong knowledge in the programming side, happily you need to go to the data science. But we are very irritated about the coding part. Actually, we don't interested on the coding side. If you are interested, then data science is the best thing. So admin related applications, non-IT background, those people ki DevOps is okay. Next, until 10 to 15 years, compulsory should be there data science, machine learning, and everything in upcoming days, AI only. Sir, why we are learning all these full stack Python ki NumPy pandas not required ante in future upcoming days, everything should be AI. Sir, nowadays in our every life, what is very important for every person? As a human being or every person, what is important for us nowadays? If we take politician, what is important for politician is money, money, boo kabjas, land kabjas, and all because they can require money. Money is the very, very, very important thing. But nowadays, entire world looking for one thing, what it is. The most important thing in our life. Hmm? ఏంటిది yeah. The very, very most important in your life, my life, every life is the most important thing is data, not money. Guinea. Those days are over. Data is most important. Just now you were attending in Naresheti 4 5 months onwards classes. Still now they are taken your name, number, mail ID, something data they can collected. What is the reason? Yes or no? No? Yeah. Very important thing is data only. Suppose tomorrow any new batch we announced. How we need to gather the students? They have to send the messages or no? Yeah. So nowadays every person important thing is data only. Is the most common important thing. So this data will be managed by these libraries. First one library is NumPy. So by using our Python, Python programming, you know already Python. You are all the Python professionals. Yes, no, born joke kada. So if I want to talk with the data science or machine learning or deep learning, or if I want to go to AI, entry point is Python. Python already we done. If I want to talk to this data science kani, machine learning, deep learning, AI for this, what is required first? The entry point is NumPy is required. Completely it is mathematics. In our childhood, matrices are there. 1D array, 2D array. Okay, same matrices, NumPy, pandas, matplotlib. These three are mandatory things. Next, yeah, seaborn. ఇంకా ఏంటది ఫిఫ్త్ వన్? అదే నెక్స్ట్. సో ఇలా these many libraries are there to interacted with this our data science, machine learning, deep learning, and AI purpose. So Python is our entry point. Already we know some little bit basic idea about Python. So to handle this NumPy pandas ki, oh, complete Python knowledge not required. Only core Python is enough. If you know the core Python, then you can learn about this NumPy and all the things. For example, I will write only one line. If you know this line meaning, import NumPy as NP. What is the meaning of this line? We are importing NumPy as NP is aliasing name. If you know that line, your NumPy is completed. Over. Finished NumPy classes. Yeah, in that single line will tell complete NumPy only. Yeah, today first class, today last class. Because yeah, if you know that line, our NumPy classes are finished. Nothing there. Import NumPy as NP. If you know that one, NumPy course is very, very simple. So these are all per notes this I'm writing, okay. Because online students notes I want to provide it in the Telegram I will upload it. Import NumPy as NP. So NumPy is the just in the diagram I'm telling now. It is entry point from Python for data science. What is the full form of NumPy? Numerical Python. Some people are calling as NumPy. Some people are called as another name NumPy, or some people are pronouncing this is one is NumPy. Humpy laga. NumPy like that they are pronouncing, but exact pronunciation is NumPy only. Numpilu, Humpilu, nothing. Okay. Send the telegram. In the end of the session, I will give telegram link. Okay. Django next 15th will start November 15th. Sir, numerical Python library. In some interviews, they are asking these NumPy questions also. Recently, some people are attending written exam in Amirpet. At the time, they are given NumPy questions. Yeah. Yesterday, some student evening 7:30 batch Django student attending the interview. In the interview, first they are asking about Python, Django, REST API. Then next they are asking NumPy also. Again in that they are asking AWS. So that is also asking nowadays cloud technology, one technology. AWS also they are asking. Recently our AWS batch also started on evening 7 or 7:30 ko. 6 ka? Okay. So sir, that is I'm telling nowadays competition ki మీరు ఓకే అబ్బా మేము మార్నింగ్ ట్యూనింగ్ ఇన్ నరేష్ వీఆర్ లెర్నింగ్ సో మెనీ కోర్సెస్ వీఆర్ అటెండింగ్ పైథాన్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ జాంగో రెస్ట్ ఏపీఐ ఇంకా డేటాబేస్ వీఆర్ సూపర్ తోప్స్ ఇంకేంటి అనుకోవద్దు దేర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ ఆర్ దేర్ వెన్ ఎవర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇంటర్వ్యూ యూ కెన్ లెర్న్ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ డెఫినెట్ దే కెన్ ఆస్క్ ఎనీ వన్ న్యూ థింగ్ ఓకే యు ఆర్ లెర్నింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ సడన్లీ దే స్టార్టెడ్ ఆస్కింగ్ అబౌట్ మాంగో డీబీ నో వీ డోంట్ నో హ్యాండ్స్ అప్. Yeah, nowadays they are asking this. So he is attending Django. He know Django already. He is working employee. My 7:30 batch student. Django they are asking. REST API asking. He attended everything. He answered. Finally, they are asking AWS. You don't know AWS. They are telling sorry. Finished. So nowadays there is so much competition there. That too less jobs are there. That is the very bad position situation. Sir, now numerical Python library. Sir, when is your MongoDB batch? I will not start MongoDB batch. If I want, I will share the notes, go through that material. That is enough. Questions, materials I will give. Go through that one, Vamshi. Sir, how to install? How can I install Python? Sorry, Python and NumPy. There are two ways are available there. Sir, if anybody using Python flavors, in the Python there are so many flavors are there. C Python, J Python, Ruby Python, and one more Python is there, Anaconda Python. If anyone using that Anaconda Python flavor, automatically NumPy is available. You no need to install. And some people Jupyter notebook someone using in that Anaconda is there. Some people, if it is available Anaconda Python by default NumPy is available. You no need to install. Second way, normal how you are installing Django kani. If any modules if you want to install, how you install pip, install library name NumPy. That is the second way. NumPy will be installed. Whether it is available, not available, how to check it? How to check the version of NumPy available in your machine? Go to the command prompt. Already in my machine it is there. That's why I'm not installing. This is the command prompt. From there, how to open Python shell, type py. Just like I'm telling you only one command. What is the command? Import NumPy as np. ఉంది కాబట్టి no error. If it is not there, you will get error. Now print np aliasing name dot underscore version 1.22.4. Go to the Python shell and execute the commands. Then NumPy is available. What is the need of this NumPy? Why we need to learn this NumPy? What is the purpose? Arrays. Okay. Sir, by using Python, we have to perform some mathematical operations. At the time of operators, we discussed arithmetic operators, logical, relational, bitwise, so many operators are there. In that arithmetic operators you can take. So suppose a equal to 10, I can provided b equal to 20. I can calculate a plus b, a minus b, a star b, a slash b. I can calculate all the things by using Python, possible. These are all the normal general calculations. So by using the Python, we can perform basic mathematical operations. These things already we know. This is the Python shell. In this shell, already we completed these things, normal things, A10, B20, A plus B, A minus B, A star B, A slash B, all are possible. We about all the things. Suppose there is one module is there, along with random module, I explained about math module. Import math. Module imported, module name dot square root of 10. 3 point something is there. So these type of things we can do. Already we know about this math dot square root of 10. This type of all the things are possible by using Python basic mathematical operations. But in case of data science area, we have to do some complex operations in the deep learning, data science and machine learning. That complex operations are not possible by using our Python. Compulsory we can go with this NumPy. When compare, I will explain two programs. Same program Python lo, NumPy lo no. Performance wise, NumPy is very fast. The reason is entire NumPy is implemented in C language. C language is function based programming. No classes, objects, nothing. Execution will be very fast. I will explain same program. Python lo by using Python for loop. NumPy by using NumPy ND arrays. I will give the performance wise difference also. So in this entire NumPy, the main concept is we have to create an ND array. What is general arrays? Java supported arrays. In Python core and advanced, any arrays concept is there? Nothing. We have different data types are there. List to tuple, set to dictionary. Arrays are not there. What is the meaning of array? What is ND array? ND array means N dimensional array. So first of all, what is an array? Okay. So basic operations we have to do this in NumPy, but whereas in the data science, machine learning, deep learning, and AI, required complex mathematical operations. For that, NumPy defines several functions to perform complex mathematical operations. That is the first reason why NumPy is required. Sir, first we can join Django or NumPy. Anything you can join, no problem. NumPy is completely different. Django is completely different. No issues. Once core Python completed, you can attend these NumPy classes. Sir, second one. To fulfill the performance, to fulfill our performance gaps, how it is performance with programmatically, I will explain. Okay. Most of the NumPy is implemented in C language. C language. That's why the working is very fast. It is having ND array. What is the meaning of ND array? Means n dimensional array or NumPy array. Just now I'm telling very important thing in nowadays is data. I have to store some large data. Where can I store that large data? For example, I'm asking, can you create matrix in the Python? 10 by 10 matrix I can require. How to create it in Python? Not NumPy, Python lo. Possible. How to possible matrix style? List, nested list. A list inside list you can create automatically. It is matrices only in our Python language. I want to go to 10 by 10. Then how to define? I go with first list inside. I want to provide 0, 0, 0. And all 0, zeros 10 by 10 matrix required. 0, comma, so on. First row, comma. Second list lo, malli 0, 0, 0, 0, so on. Malli, comma. Third, 0, 0, 0, 0, so on. Hala, we can define the list inside list. That is nothing but matrix style. But what about our NumPy? In this NumPy, how to create it? Simple thing is, this one also same matrix only, but it is in nested list, our Python concept. Come to here. In simple way, I have to create it here, np dot. I have taken a np dot zeros of shape 10 by 10. That is an array. So if in the list concept, how we can create it, same I can create it in this one NP array. Sir, what is the meaning of 0 dot? 0 dot? 0 dot means it is, what is the type? Float. I want integer array, I can require. Okay. NP dot 10 by, what to do? Zeros only integer I am asking, not ones. D type you can provide it as a integer type. Then print a. Integer zeros will be created there. Ones are also available. That is the story I will tell. There are so many ways are there. So to create one matrix in NumPy, 10 ways are there. Always I will tell. Today just theoretical I am given introduction. Tomorrow also only simple programs only in the NumPy. All functions only. NP lo whatever functions are there, that we will discuss. So that concept is called as ND array concept. The main purpose is to store the large data in ND array for matplotlib. What is this one? Graph style. N dimensional array or NumPy array. Both are same. Remaining libraries also. So first NumPy, you have to store large data. After that, we can go with the graphs style. Suppose whenever you can go watch the match, in the match they are giving some graphs. Okay, such type of graphs you can implement it in Matplotlib. Because by seeing only data, it is not possible to identify. By seeing the graph, very easy to identify the differences between the year to year graph of a player, how he is performance, everything. Instead of seeing the data, by seeing the graph, we can easy to analyze his status. That's why Matplotlib is for graph style. We have to represent it, pie charts and different diagrams are there. Best example. We want to go to the matrix with all zeros 10 by 10. In Python, up to now, we know only one concept, that is nested list. 0, 0, 0. So on first list, comma, second list 0, 0, 0. So on second list, comma, so on all the list we can implement it. That is the way of creating. But in NumPy, simply have to import NumPy as np. np dot zeros is the function. You have to mention shape 10 by 10. That it is displayed the float. You have to convert into integer type. Use the d type. D type is the one attribute. Give int type. Then print a. It will printed only. So next, I'm asking a Python program for you to create a list. The list numbers should be 1 to 100. How to write the Python program? NumPy is a library. Sir, I'm asking write a Python program to generate one list. Inside you have to store 1 to 100 numbers. How to store? By using for loop. NP. Sorry, NP. Sorry, no kadu. Take one L equal to empty. For I in range of 1 comma 101, L dot append of I, come outside the loop, print L. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code is there. Now I need to ask the same thing. I'm asking, Babu, list of first 100 numbers. How to generate? I'm not asking Python program, NumPy, because we are always talking about, I'm telling you, what is the need of NumPy? That's why I'm telling all this story. List of 100 numbers I want to generate. So here, what to do? NP dot a range of 1 comma 101. Array will be created, NumPy array. So stored into variable np dot Python lo range function. Ikkada function name is a range 1 comma 101. Print a. 1 to 100 is there. దీన్ని I want to make it as a 2-dimensional array. అంటే multiple rows, 10 by 10 shape I want to convert it. 2-dimensional array. First row 1 to 10, second row 11 to 20, 20 to 30, 2-dimensional array I want to convert. I want to convert into 2D array, sir. How to convert it? Reshape of which dimension? 2-dimension కాబట్టి 10 by. So same like that, I have to generated list of 100 numbers. A equal to np dot a range of 101. We have to convert into 2D array. A dot reshape of 10 by 10. Sir, అసలు what is 2D, 3D and ND arrays? 2-dimension అంటే 2 rows and 2 columns. మరి ఇక్కడ 10 rows 10 columns are there na. 3D అంటే 3-dimension. జనరల్ మూవీస్లో ఉంటుంది కదా, ఇఫ్ యూ గో టు బుక్ మై షో ద మూవీ 2D నా 3D నా 2 ways are there. మరి వాట్ ఈస్ 3D మూవీ? 3 dimension array అంటే ఎలా ఉంటుంది మరి? So what is those things? 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D also there. Sir, what is identity mat? I will tell everything, okay. Identity matrix. Identity matrix. If I go with one matrix, the first one 1 0, తర్వాత 0 1, that is called as which one? Identity. All these whatever is there diagonal values 1, remaining all are 0, that is called as identity matrix. So A equal to np dot identity of 3 by 3 identity matrix will be created. All the diagonals will be coming into one remaining. Same np dot identity of 5 I can provided. All the diagonal values will become 1. So remaining will be goes to 0s. That is how to define identity matrix. Third one, main purpose of NumPy is data analysis. For example, sir, recently 1-2 years back, course duration, end of the session I will tell course duration, all the things, okay. 2D matrix type, 3D cube type, okay. So in the previously 2-3 years back, everyone entire world is suffering with corona, okay. Now one patient came to the hospital, he is suffering from fever last 15 days onwards. Immediately doctor want to check that what is the fever, normal fever, viral fever, dengue na, typhoid, malaria na, or corona na. How to check it? So always you have to take multiple samples. For example, corona means, sir, starting also doctors don't know anything. Whenever corona came, everyone telling daily one thing they are telling. You use mask. One day they tell morning you have to drink the water with something, honey, hot water, this, that. Daily, anything they have to tell that one. Okay. First of all, I have to take the 2 crores samples analyzed by the doctors. After that, one patient came. In the 200 crores samples are there, symptoms I am checking. Whenever patient came, whatever his symptoms are there, I have to compare with all these things. So, in these 200 samples, I prepared 100 points I can make it. In these 100 points, if any new patient is came, if all these are matches with this patient, then I will tell, oh, you got corona, congrats. Like that I have to tell, because already I am checking the 2 crores of samples. So whatever I'm written main important points, all points are matches with this patient. Then automatically I will tell what it is. Yes, you got corona, like that I have to tell that one. As like a simple example, today one match is there, India versus Pakistan. India versus Pakistan. Match is there. You are the predictor. Predictor means predictions. Suppose you can take 1 rupee coin. You can tail, head and tail. Head or tail? Only 2 options are there. Either head or tail, only option. So that is the 2 options are there. You can take the playing cards. Any 51 or 52? 52 playing cards are there. So what is the, in childhood probabilities? 1 rupee can only 2 possibilities are there. If playing cards are there, 52 possibilities will be there. Dice are there, 6. So once I throw that dice, what is the number it is coming? We don't know. I will write that program also, dice program also, I will tell. So every time dice will be changes. How the possibilities are there? Now I am asking, India versus Pakistan match is there. You are the data scientist. Your course completed, you are working employee. Already you have 5 years of experience. You have to tell India will win Pakistan. What to do? How to check it means you have to check previous data. You have to take last 20 years data. Today 2024 kada, 2000 to 2024 20 years data you can collect. Today first of all thing is Monday. So in the 25 years, how many Monday batches will happen in India to Pakistan? Second thing, the match is morning, afternoon, evening. Which place match is there? Other place, India place. So you have to analyze all these 20 years. Then he will tell Pakka, are today India will win means Pakka it will win. Simple example, one more. In our entire India, every politician, parties, Congress party, TDP, Janasena, any party, central parties, BJP is also looking for one candidate. Who is that candidate? Prashant Kishore. Very, very popular, this person. The reason is good predictor he is the. Because of last 10 years, 15 years onwards, every party looking for this Prashant Kishore only. First he is working in the West Bengal. Mamata Banerjee. She became CM. After that, everyone, because under his person, there are so many people are there. Every year, he will go to the IIT campus. Mumbai Kani, Pune Kani, Goa. He will go to direct IIT campus. He recruited the members, employees. You are selected, you are top college, okay. Come with me, monthly 20 to 30 lakhs package. Not yearly, monthly 20 to 30 lakhs package is for each student. Now you are in 4th year student, you are running student. He will give the offer letter, 4th year onwards, he will pay the money. Per month 20 lakhs candidate. Like that he is selecting, he is having 100 members of people are their staff. Official he is collected from parties 3 to 500 crores. Unofficial amount లెక్కలేదు. Official tax payable amount, each and every party from state is collecting 300 to 500 crores. Last Andhra also, why Jagan came CM? Everyone telling Jaganmaya, not Jaganmaya, this fellow. Okay, this candidate is doing all the things in the last time. So data, we go with this, what it is, these ND arrays, all the story are there. First, we have to store the data. After that, we have to prepare the graphs. Just we have to analyze that. So history of the NumPy. What is the origin for NumPy? And what is the origin for NumPy? What is the Python origin? ABC scripting language and C language. Based on those two, Python. What is the origin for Java? Because of Python, Java they can introduce it. How Oracle is there? How MySQL, SQL Server? Before one language is there. Origin of NumPy is numeric library. Numeric library is there. Who introduced this numeric library? Huh? Who is introduced? Jim. And who is the person? చూద్దాం బాబు గారిని ఈ బాబు గారు so he is introduced this numeric library. From there NumPy will be introduced. Who is introduced NumPy? Travis elephant. అయ్యో ఆయన్ని ఒలిఫెంట్ కాస్త ఎలిఫెంట్ చేశారు ఆయన్ని. ట్రావిస్ ఒలిఫెంట్. When it is introduced in the year of 2005, it is also just like Python open source and freeware. Based on requirement, you have to customize it. In which language NumPy was written? C and C first. C and Python. Now the question is, what is ND array? Not abbreviation. ND array abbreviation is n dimension array. Asal what is this ND array? What is an array? A group of homogeneous objects. Suppose list is there. List is accepted homogeneous objects or heterogeneous? Heterogeneous, different varieties of data. But arrays are accepted only one variety. Previously you can check it. Either all the data is float type or all the data is integer type or all the different. So array is indexed collection of homogeneous objects. Arrays are nothing but, for example, What is ND array means? Here somewhere else we created identity of 5. A is there. What is the type of A? And the type of A is what it is. అసలు ఈ లైన్లో మొత్తం వాట్ ఈస్ నంపై వాట్ ఈస్ ఎన్డి అరే వాట్ ఈస్ నంపై కదా వాట్ ఈస్ ఎన్డి అరే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ క్లాస్ it is one module inside this ND array is a one class A is one object. So what is ND array means? ND array is arrays are object of a class. ND array is one class available this module. A is reference variable which is pointing to your array object. If you don't know anything, you can ask help. It will tell, Python will tell everything. For example, help of అసలు మనకు తెలియదు వాట్ ఈజ్ ఎన్డి అరే ఇదిగోండి ఫస్ట్ చెక్ దిస్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ హెల్ప్ ఆన్ క్లాస్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద క్లాస్ నేమ్ ఎన్డి అరే అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ విచ్ మాడ్యూల్ NumPy మాడ్యూల్ ఇట్ విల్ టెల్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ స్టోరీ సో క్లాస్ ఎన్డి అరే ఇదిగోండి ఎన్డి అరే ఇస్ ద ఫంక్షన్ షేప్ డి టైప్ బఫర్ ఆఫ్ ఇవన్నీ వన్ బై వన్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ స్లోలీ present ND array is a one class which is available in NumPy module. The story of ND array. Data. ND array. Example A equal to NP dot identity of 5 you can take. You can ask the type of A. It will give the result. Class of NumPy dot ND array. If you want full details, simple help. Anything if you don't know, you can ask help. It will tell everything NumPy. NP dot ND array. Then you will get to this one. So ND array is a one class which can available in the NumPy module. Arrays are objects of ND array class present in the NumPy module. Arrays are object of ND array class. Whenever class is there, object will be created. A object is there means one class is available, that class is ND array. Aithe, what is an array? An indexed collection of homogeneous elements. Same data type should be available there. So which type of arrays are there? First we need to discuss about one-dimensional arrays. తర్వాత 2D arrays. Next 3D arrays. So on your wish. ND arrays. One D arrays are nothing but, what is the example for 1D arrays? 2D arrays are matrix. ND array, 1D array vector, 2D array matrix, 3D array cube, ND array no name. Application areas of NumPy. Which applications? Main thing is to perform linear algebra functions. To perform linear regression. To perform logistic neural networks, control systems, operational research. These type of applications will be provided. So first we go with NumPy basic introduction. Array creation. There are so many ways are there. 10 plus ways are there. First way, I have to create it just now. Someone is telling zeros laga ones function same. It will give complete history of that ND array class, functions, methods. Both. I want to create a NP dot. What is the method? Once NP dot ones of shape 2 by 3. What is the meaning? 2 rows, 3 columns will be created there. Underscore padindi, sorry. 2 rows and 3 columns. NP dot ones of, what is the meaning of 10? What will happen? 1 row, 10 columns will be there. 1D array, 1 dimension. Idi 2 dimension array, 3 dimension. How to decide that these dimensions and all the things? So that is 1 dimension array. Within the one, so how many values you are passing, based on it will be decided dimension. How many values I am passing? Only one, that is 1 dimension. If I am given 2 dimension. If I am given 2 comma 3 comma 4, then 3 dimension. How it is created? The meaning ento pudu. 2 comma 3 ante everyone telling just now, sir, 2 rows 3 columns ante itla it is created, I accepted. Only 2 rows are there. Okay, first row, second row. 3 columns kabatti first column, second column, third column. Adi dini meaning, I accepted. Ade nenu same ni np dot once 2 comma 3 comma 4 anna. Idi nothing but 3D array. How it is created array? Okay, I will tell this one. Okay, vector. No. I will tell this one slowly. What is 3D array, 4D arrays, all the things. Okay. Now, in this array, there are so many attributes are there. Attributes means just I'm using the D type. D type is one attribute. ND array. So many are there. Once you created array, how to access elements? Once array is there, how to access elements from the array? Suppose a list is there, how to access values from the list? By using index, or else Second way, slicing operator is there. Same ikkada kuda. How to access elements from array? The first thing is basic indexing is there. Second one, slice operator is there. Ikkada kuda slice operator is there. Third one, advanced indexing. What is the meaning of advanced indexing? For example, there is one array will be there. How many rows are there? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many columns are there? 5 ఉన్నాయి కదా. Okay. So every row starting index ఎంత ఉంటుంది? 0 compulsory. Okay. 0, 1, 2. Sir, anyone tell I want to access this cell value. What is the index? ఎంత? 1, 5. ఇదంతా ఇండెక్స్ 0 కదా. 0, ఇది 1, ఇది 2, ఇది 3, ఇది 4. ఇప్పుడు ఆ వాల్యూ కావాలంటే 1, 4. If I want to go to this value, 2, 1, this value 0, 0. These things you know very simple. నాకు I can record these 3 cells values. Previous one is basic indexing. ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ, ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ, ఈ సెల్ వాల్యూ. How to get it? By using slice. If I want all these values, slice. So slicing. What is the meaning of this advanced indexing? Ante my values are this value, this value, this value, e value kavali. How to access? Advanced indexing. Because proper order is not there, proper index is not there. 0, 0, 0, 4, 2, 0 and 2, 4. Then we go with advanced indexing concept. Next one, condition based. What is the meaning of condition based selection? For example, if the I will give some condition, if it is satisfied, it will be accessed. I have an array is there. My array is a equal to np dot arrange of 1, 21. So what is the values it will be generating? 1 to 20 is there. I'm asking in this array, you have to write a program, the numbers which are divisible by 6. How to write Python program? The number divisible by 6. ఉన్నాయి కదా 1 to 20 values. It is one list kada. For I in A, if I percentage 6 equal to 0, print I. Adhe same in case of arrays lo, the simple logic is A of A percentage 6 equal to 0. 6, 12, 8. That is the condition based. If the condition satisfied, the values will be printed. That is called as condition based selection. So np dot arrange of 1, 21, a of a percentage 6 equal to 0. Simple. So simple logics were sir entire NumPy lo 1-2 lines nunchi ekku code is not there. But how to do that? 1Ds, 2Ds, 3D dimensions, multiplications, transpose matrix, inverse of matrix. If we know matrices, NumPy very, very simple. So next one is, Saringa not completed one by one. I will tell with examples. As first, what is their syllabus? I am telling. Okay. How to iterate elements of an array. First one is, you know already Python's normal for loops. In Python, for loop, while loop is there. Same by using for each element in array, print that. Next, end iterator. function nd enumerate. These many functions are there. So next we have to discuss arithmetic operators. What are arithmetic operators? General plus, minus, star, slash, all the arithmetic operators. Main concept this one and broadcasting. Array manipulation functions. Those are like just now I am using 2, I am using already. Reshape, resize, flatten, ravel, transpose. అట్లా so many are there. Matrix class. We need to discuss. Finally, what is the need of NumPy? Now I will give one question. Anyone tell the answer? It is complete max only, okay? Assume that there are some boys and girls are there attending the Mahesh sir Python classes. Read this question, tell the answer. Max only. There are some boys and girls are attending Mahesh sir Python classes. బాగుంది అయితే ఫర్ ఈచ్ బాయ్కి చెప్తా సమాధానం దీనికి తర్వాత, ఇప్పుడు కాదు. ఈచ్ బాయ్స్ ద ఫీజ్ ఈజ్ $3. సరే, ఎంత బాయ్కి ఫీజు? $3 US dollars, ఓకేనా? సో అండ్ ఫర్ ద గర్ల్స్ ఫీజ్ ఈజ్ $8. Because of girls always rich, they have full pocket money, this money, that money. That's why I'm charging boys ki $3, girls ki $8 is the fees I decided for Python classes. Aite for a one batch, there are 2,200 students are there. And boy fees $3, girl ki $8. Okay, batch of the students are how many people are there? 2,200 people are attending. Aite I got total fees, నాకు వచ్చిన మనీ మొత్తం $10,100 ఫీ కలెక్టెడ్. సరే, ఎంత వచ్చింది? $10,100. బాయ్ ఫీజ్ 3, గర్ల్ ఫీజ్ 8, 2,200 people are there. I'm getting 10,100 rupees fee collected. Now my question is final ga, within the 2,200 people, how many boys are there? How many girls are there? ఇది క్వశ్చన్ వాడు అడిగింది. How to resolve this one? ఎంతమంది బాయ్స్, how many girls will be there? ఏంటి ఎనీవన్? Online students, anyone tell the answer for this? 900 girls, 1300 boys. 9 into 3, 2700. 13 into 8, 150, 70, 700, 1500. NumPy.txt. Sir, that is the basic introduction to our NumPy. Take this question and solve it. Tell the answer by. Tomorrow we will see the answer. 1262 girls, 938 boys. So daily notes in the Google Classroom I will upload. Then Google Classroom లేదు కదా batch king. Sir, they will create it. Meanwhile, I will upload to the Telegram. In that, online students who are not there in Telegram, 1 minute, I will use that one. Online people who are not there, you can scan this, join the Telegram. So, bye everyone. Tomorrow we. Now, is it audible? Yeah. Sir, now yesterday we started discussion about the NumPy. What is the NumPy? Okay. How to install the NumPy? What is the need of the NumPy? We have to provide that complex operations, then we go with the NumPy library. Maximum all the NumPy can be implemented in the C language and Python. If we want implemented matrix in the Python, we can go with nested list. Whereas in case of NumPy, there are different functions are there. We have to simply create the arrays. After that, history of NumPy. Origin for NumPy is numeric library. Based on this, they had introduced this NumPy. This can be introduced by this person. NumPy can be introduced by this one in the year of 2005. So NumPy is implemented C and Python language. What is an ND array? ND array is a. What is ND array? It is one class available in NumPy module. Whenever I'm using this ND array, we created one object. That object is pointing to which one? A. So ND array is a. ఇది చదువుతున్నారా? The fundamental data type to store out. దేవుడా. ND array is one class present in NumPy module, which is used to create the array objects. Okay. So 1D array, 2D array, ND array applications, NumPy basic introduction, but how to create array, basic index slicing, all the things, functions. SDM given this one question last end of the session. Some people are telling different answers. Some people are Google it, chat GPT, they are telling some answers. Anyone traced it? How to trace this one? General, it is called as linear algebra, mathematics related. To solve this one, NumPy provided different functions are there. So here, multiple boys and girls are there. Total batch, the students are 2,200 people are there. Okay. In this one, boys fees is $3, girls fees is $8. I got the total collection is $10,100. How to resolve this one mathematically? For example, if we go with x one variable, it is for linear equation and substitution method. Okay. Sir, x is for number of boys. Y is for number of girls. Now, total boys plus girls. How many people are there? 2,300. 2,200. Boys fees is 3x plus 8y equal to 10,100. In our childhood mathematics are resolve these two equations automatically x value, y value you are getting. And the x value 1500, y value 700. So how to resolve this one by using the NumPy? First of all, x plus y 2200, 3x plus 8y is there. How to take the coefficient matrix? What is the coefficient matrix? This x key, y key, this x, y key, whatever values are there, you need to consider. First x no value 1, second 1, third 3, 1 and 1 and 3 and 8 is the coefficient matrix. That is the A. Then second we go with value matrix. What is the value matrix? అంటే the result value is 2200 comma 10,100. This the two matrix are available there. First you have to create an array. Go to the command prompt. This one, this is. Come to here. Go to Python shell. What is the statement? Import NumPy as NP. So first I want to create that A array 1138. How to create array? A equal to NP dot. What is the function? Array function. Here first list. Inside first one, second one. So 1 comma 1. In the second list 3 comma 8. One array is ready. First array is ready. 1 1 and 3 8. Go to the second array, B array. B equal to NP dot array of inside single dimension కాబట్టి 2200 comma 10,100. B is also ready. Two matrices are ready. Now how to resolve it? Two matrices I created. Import NumPy as NP, NP dot array 1138. A values are 1138. B values are these two are there. How to resolve this one? There is one function will be there. What is this one? NP dot LIN. Pronounce it. Linear algebra. This is ఏది పడితే చదవకండి. Linear algebra. అది. So in this one dot solve is the function. What is the matrices? A comma B. So linear algebra functions are available there. That A matrix, B matrix I'm given input. We are getting value 1500 and 700. Now you can calculate boys and girls fees. బాయ్స్ ఫీజు ఎంత? 3. 5 into 3, 4,500. Girls 7 into 8, 5, 6, 10,100. So this type of is available there into NumPy. These are general get a mathematical equation. These two you can solve, you will get it. If I want to go with the NumPy, then we can create an matrices. Take this one matrix and you can provide linear algebra functions. So this is the question already written yesterday. And yesterday we discussed performance wise, Python program faster, NumPy programming is faster. Yesterday we are telling when compared with normal Python program, NumPy programs are very fast because of it is implemented in the C language. Where is the proof for this? Completed. I have to write two programs. Same program Python lo, same program NumPy. We have to calculate the time. Then automatically we'll get the performance. Which one is the executing very fast? NumPy versus normal Python. Sir, assume that I have to create one array. And first I'm taking one list 10, 20, 30. I have to take in some b equal to 1, 2, 3. I will created one array. So in these two arrays A and B, I want to calculate the dot product. What is the meaning of dot product? How to calculate dot product? Matrices లో ఉంది కదా, A dot B and how it is calculated? Matrices లో dot product. A star B, okay. How it is calculated, Vamshi? First one 10 and 1 plus 20 into 2 plus 30 into 3 will be calculated. So the value is provided with 10 into 1 plus 20 into 2 plus 30 into 3 equal to anta 145. First of all, if I am taking as a two list of items A and B, how to calculate the dot product? Python program. NumPy ante simple ga a function will be there np dot katam. I will give two list of items. You need to calculate it this style. How to calculate it by using Python program because you are all Python professionals. ఏంటిది how to provide indexing అంటే every time you provide a of 0 into b of 0. How to write Python program? By using for loop అంట. ఈ NumPy క్లాస్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చావు నువ్వు నాయన. Sir, from the list how to calculated this type of dot product means, for example, I have to taken as a Python program. Take one Python program, test.py. Take the two list of elements 10 comma 20 comma 30 and I can provided some b equal to 1 2 3. I want every time 10 1 22 33 combination I can require. How to take the each and every first indexed value here and this one ante I want to make it as a like this group 10 comma 1 20 comma 2 30 comma 3 itla group pair cheyali. How to pair? There is one function is there in the Python. By default the function is zip function is there. For I comma j in zip is the predefined function zip of a comma b. You can print I comma j. Save. Come to the command prompt. Exit. cd current working directory. D drive. Classes. Clear the screen. py. Test.py. అదిగోండి 10 1 22 33 each element taken from there. Suppose ఒకవేళ ఏలో ఇంకా more values are there, bలో లేవు, then what will happen? ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుద్ది? ఏలో 5 ఉన్నాయి, Dలో only 1 is there, then run this, check it, what will happen? How many values are there? Pairs, those will be taken, remaining it will be eliminated. It is ignoring. So by using this logic, I can calculate the, okay, first this one, just your understandable purpose. This is the way of zip function. How it is working the zip function, okay? So now my requirement is, I have to calculate it with the dot product kada. First arrays are required. Come to here same. Import NumPy as np. I want to calculate a np dot array of, you can create 10 comma 20 comma 30. I want to calculate b equal to np dot array of 1 comma 2 comma 3 we can calculate it. Now this is the way of calculating our dot product, commenting it. So I want to read each and every value from so and so. First I can write normal traditional Python program. Program means def is the keyword to create the function. My function name is dot product. Inside you can pass a comma b. Take the a variable result equal to 0. Just I am using the for loop, this for loop. For I comma j in zip of a comma b, read one by one value pairs, add to that result. So for I comma j in zip of a comma b, result equal to result plus what can I give? Can I give I star j? Then it is added these value pairs 10 into 1, 20 into 2, 30 into 3 added to result. Result is 0. All the values will be added. Come outside the for loop, return the result. This our function. So for this function, you need to pass that one print. What is the function name? Dot product. Inside dot product, what can I pass? A comma B or S. You need to pass. Getting values or no? Values done. Aite, my concept is to run this program, how much time it is taking. Program executed, perform statement by using the time you can calculate it. But how to get that time? Dot product is okay, result okay, I'm reading okay, accepted 140 is the result. Now comment this one. Run this program 1 lakh times per I in range of 1 lakh sarpinda 1 lakh. Now the product is don't print it. If you printed 1 lakh times it is printing. Just call the function dot product of a comma b. So 1 lakh time program is running. It is calculated. Before starting this for loop, you can ask time before equal to. There is one module is there. What is the module name? Datetime. Datetime module is there. From date time import. Again, date time is the class. So by using this, you can identify the first time before starting date time dot. What is the function? Now. After execution of for loop, calculate after a time. Date time dot now. Print the time taken by traditional Python program. How to calculate it? After minus before. We're going to erase. This is the my Python function. It is not required. Remove this. Before starting of the for loop, I calculate a time. After that, I can print it. Save and run. The total time taken by how much time? Milliseconds only. Give one more 2 zeros. It is taking time. This time it is taking too much time. How much time? 11 seconds time it is taken for this one. This is the to run the traditional Python program. Same story by using the NumPy library. Before date time is the class, now is the function. For I in range of 2, 4, 7. These many times we are running the program. By using here np dot, only the function is what the function dot of what can I pass? A comma b. We got NumPy imported dot. This is from NumPy. Now after execution you can calculate. date time dot now. Print the statement by using save this, run it. So one is Python program, second one is the NumPy program. And ఏమట్టింది 1 second. it means సేమ్ వస్తుంది కదా. యాక్చువల్లీ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది, దీనికి తక్కువ రావాలి అది. If you take large amount of data, అంటే ఇక్కడ మరి simple data will be taken. If you have taken any large amount of data, then it will be taken with, when compared with these programs, lakhs of records, millions of records are there. Then Python for loop is iterating, it will take so much time. Just 3 values కాబట్టి we are not getting that much of difference. పెంచండి ఇంకా జీరోలు. It will take some time. తర్వాత చూద్దాం ఎంత టైం పట్టిద్దాం. అది zip function usage still it is executing a completed still executing అవునే ఉండే. Still it is executing program. The completed program. Area of 10, 20, 30. So now this is how to do this one. Next one is array. What is an array? Yesterday we discussed an indexed collection of homogeneous data elements. How to create an array? Is it possible to create arrays in Python? Within the Python arrays, inbuilt arrays concept is not available to the Python. Okay. Arrays are not possible to create, but in Python one module is there. By using that module, we can create Python, but not recommended one those things. So inbuilt arrays concept is not there in our Python language. But how to create? There are two ways are there. One is by using the array module. Second one by using NumPy module. Array module is not recommended because of more and more support is not provided by that array module. Complex optional. Suppose one array is there, I want to calculate transpose, inverse, dot product, different operations are not possible by using array module. But NumPy can be supported all. So the first one simple example, by using array module, it is not recommended. Approach is there, but more support is not provided by the module. Take one Python file, test.py file. Inside that, So see this one, how to create it. Go to the regular our Python file. Exit from Python shell. Go to test.py. Import the module name. Array module is there in our Python. A equal to module name dot class name. Inside pass the values 10 comma 20 comma 30. What is the type? Compulsory can mention type. I represented with integer type. I represents the type is integer array. You need to ask print type of A. Now py test.py. What is the type of A? Array is the object. Inside this is the class. Print A. Array type. The type is integer. 10, 20, 30 are available. I want to read elements one by one, one by one. Just like Python normal for loop. Elements one by one I have to take. For x in A, print x. The values are available there. And first to type, this is the array. The elements are readed one by one, one by one. That is the array module available to the Python to create our arrays, but not recommended one this approach. The reason is it is not given full support. That is the first approach. Because much library support is not available. That's why not recommended this approach. We always use the NumPy library only. Second one, by using NumPy module. Completed array. So here now import module name as NP. I have to created one array A equal to NumPy dot array is the function inside 10 comma 20 comma 30. I want to print the type of A. NumPy is not defined. Sorry. What is the problem? Adi chesina mistake. Now, so NumPy with ND array. ND array is a one class available in this library. Now, print A. Yes. By seeing this one, anyone tell what is the type of A? Type of A. And it is a lista. Lista ND array na. But square brackets on the values. It is not a list. It is one. Which one? ND array. When it will become list ante, if the values are 10 comma 20 comma 30, then it is the list. In that any comma is there? Not there. So it is an one ND array. That's already previously we are printed. It is one array. Idi list ante. If commas are there, then it will be list. Otherwise, it is an array object. I want to read elements one by one. How to read one by one elements for I in A. Print I. So that is ND array, NumPy ND array. The values are printed there. So it is not a list, an array. So the type of A is ND array, not a list. Okay. Now, for example, import NumPy as NP. A equal to NP dot array of 10, 20, 30. Now what is A type? Type of A. And enter the type of A list. ఇంకా కామ ఉంటే లిస్ట్ అనమాట అయితే వాట్ దే టెలింగ్ బిఫోర్ array object previously direct with square brackets without commas, then it is normal. If I'm given, then only list they are telling. It is one array object, internal three values are there 10, 20, 30. It is not a list. Array, ND array. What is the type of A? ND array. So now list, మన Python list is there, ND array is there, NumPy ND array. Just like both are similarities are there, differences are there. అసలు what is the differences between these two? Python's list key and NumPy ND array key. Whatever similarities, whatever differences are there. So first of all, what is the similarities, common qualities between list key, NumPy, ND array key? Hmm? Square brackets. ఓకే. ఇంకా? అంటే ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ గివెన్ 10, 20, 30, దెన్ ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఎరేనా? ఎన్డి అరే. ఎన్డి అరే లిస్ట్ ఎరే లిస్ట్ ఎరే లిస్ట్. వావ్. బోత్ ఆర్ మ్యూటబుల్. ఇది ఓకే, ఫైన్. బోత్ ఆర్ మ్యూటబుల్. Because list is mutable, we know array concept is also mutable only. Sir, first of all, both can be used for which purpose? To store the data. In case of list, the order is preserved or not preserved? Preserved. Whereas in case of ND array, just now I'm given a ND array also order. Is going 10, 20, 30 I'm given. I printed A. Am I getting same order? Same order. The order will be preserved. Once order is preserved, we can apply indexing and slicing. Set indexing order is preserved, insertion order not preserved. That's why set does not support indexing and slicing. So just now whatever they are telling, that is also correct. Both are mutable. That is, we can change the content. Now, whatever differences are there, hmm? The difference is between list key, NumPy, and the array key. Stored list of element. List is heterogeneous. List contains comma separated values. ND array does not. Array is homogeneous objects. Okay. First one, within the Python, the list data type is by default available or can we install? By default. But NumPy, we have to install explicitly first of all that one. List is Python's inbuilt type. But we have to install and import the NumPy explicitly. Just now someone people is telling list supported which type of objects? Heterogeneous objects. But array only. Example. But that is not recommended one. Array module we are not using in Python. Because internal there are multiple support is not possible. That's why we are not using array module. Sir, now see this one. List can contain heterogeneous objects, already we know, but array contain only homogeneous objects. Go to here, take one list. If I provided one integer, one float value, one string, after that one boolean. Happily it is accepted print L. Exit from Python shell. Exit. ఇది కూడా accepted there. అయితే ఇప్పుడు this L ని I want to converted to an array. Is it possible? Import NumPy. Up to now, at the time of creation of NumPy arrays, what I'm passing internally? A list of elements am I passing or no? 10, 20, 30 list I'm passing. It is converted to an array. Mari same concept. Now NumPy dot array of I am passing L. Is it valid? Because L which type of values are there? Heterogeneous objects are there. Array can accepted which elements? Homogeneous elements are there. Now try to print A. What will happen? NumPy will give valid, invalid, invalid, valid. So the list should be converted to the NumPy array. Sir, my array is accepted only homogeneous object. Just now you were telling, but my list contain heterogeneous objects. One integer, one float, one string, one boolean. How it is accepted? ఇక్కడ చెప్పినప్పుడేమో ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ heterogeneous. Array contains homogeneous. Up to now, any example you can check. I am given only integers only. Array lo only integers. Array lo only integers I am passing. Integers I am passing. But now this example I am passing the different varieties of data. Then what will happen means, in all these data types, one int, one float, string and boolean. That concept is called as, already we know typecasting. Now the concept is called as upcasting. In all these, one common data type possible to convert. Which data type? If you want to convert all into the integer, is it possible? No. Float? No. Boolean? No. String? Possible. 10 with single quotes. This with single quotes. This with single quotes. And all elements possible to convert to string. So it is converted string created an array. That is called as upcasting. ఇదిగోండి 10 with string, 10.5 string, Mahesh string, true is also string. ఒకవేళ if not possible, then NumPy will go left and right. Otherwise, possible, because any type string possible. Just adding single quotes kada, no problem, valid. That is the NumPy speciality. So that is the second difference of list ki, array ki. Third one. Third one is on list object. We cannot perform vector operations. Vamo, what is this vector operations? Vector operations ante but on ND array we can perform vector operations are possible. For example, take one list, take one ND array. Take one list and one ND array. And here, go to Python shell. And in this shell, L equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. What is the type of L? List. Now, import NumPy NP. NP dot array is the function of list converted and stored into A. What is the type of A? Array. So L list A is the array. If I go with L plus 2, what is the output? Anyone? L plus 2, what is the output? Already Python completed, list data type completed, all are explained in the list data type. L equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, L plus 2. So what is the output? 12, 22, 32 and 42. Who is your trainer? Adi. So what is the output? 10, 20, 30, 40 and very good. Me trainer ఎవరు? L plus 2 అంటే ఇంతసేపు ఆలోచించి చెప్తున్నారు, ఎర్రర్ అది అసలు. వన్ లిస్ట్ టూ ఇంటీజర్ ఇన్వాలిడ్ కదా. If a given list of element plus means concatenation in the list, L ఏమో లిస్ట్, 2 ఏమో ఇంటీజర్, ఇన్వాలిడ్ వస్తే అసలు అది. కొంతమంది ఏమో 12, 22, 32, 42. So now, because of list integer concatenation is not possible. అయితే A type, what is the type of A? Array kada, ND array. Now you have to tell A plus 2. Now, ఏంటంట? ఏమండి A plus 2? Within the array, every element added by 2. That is called as vector operations. 12, 22, 32, 42 is the answer. That is I'm telling now, vector operations are not possible in the list, but array possible. L plus 2 I'm using L list invalid, A plus 2 valid. Can I use A by 2? 10 by 2, 20 by 2, 30 by 2, 40 by 2, 5.0, 10.0, 15 and 20.0. Can I use L by 2 in the list? L/2 error. L*2 vector operation possible, not possible? What is the L*2? Was the L*2 valid or invalid? What is the output? Error, invalid. Sir, what is the meaning of the star? Star meant for repetition operator 10, 20, 30, 40, 2 times repeated, valid. Star is valid, plus invalid. If you go with A*2, then A*2, every element multiplied with 2, 20, 40, 60 and these things are possible in arrays, whereas in case of our list, not possible. That is the meaning of vector operations on each every element. Import NP array, A not required, L+2. Invalid, A+2, valid, A/2, valid, L/2, invalid, L*2, valid, A*2, valid. That is fourth one. Sir, fourth one is arrays consume the less memory than the list. The array consumes less memory when compared with the list. Okay. For this, take one list, import NumPy as NP. Take a list of elements L equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Ivi list of elements. Take an array also. A equal to np dot function is array. Inside you can pass this total list. So L A is there. Sir, how to find L size and A size? Size and not number of elements, memory size I am asking. I know, you are telling length. We are talking about memory, not elements list size. Size means both size same only. 30 elements are there. How to get the memory size? Import the module name is sys module. Print the size of list, comma sys dot get size of L. Same, you can ask size of A. ND array. Now exit from Python shell. Clear the screen. Run. The size of list is 296 bytes. This one is 232. 30 elements get this much difference unte 1 million lakh of records are there, then automatically will be reduced. So NumPy will consuming less memory. ఎలిమెంట్స్ అని కాకుండా కొన్ని తీసుకోండి చాలు, జస్ట్ అండర్స్టాండబుల్ పర్పసే కదా. Get size of is the function available in sys module. Super fast when compared with list object. More convenient to use while performing operations. ఇవి the differences of Python list NumPy array. The basic story of Python list NumPy array and ND array. Now the first chapter we go with how to create NumPy arrays. So దీని syllabus how to create NumPy array. First approach, you know how to create. How to create ND array by using up now we are using what is the function name? Array. Second, what is the second one? Arrange. That is a range, not arrange. Array created by using range function, not arrange. Okay. A range function. Third one. What is third one? Lin space ante linearly spaced values. ఇది yesterday we are using already. Zeros. ఇంకోటి కూడా వాడాం. What it is? Ones. ఇది people కి బాగా తెలుసు. Some people కి what is sixth one? Sir, zeros means all the matrices will zeros are there. Ones means all ones are available there. What is the use of that sixth one? Seventh one, eighth one, ninth one, 10th one. NumPy dot random library. మనకి పైథాన్లో random library is there. NumPyలో కూడా again already random module will be there within NumPy. So ఇందులో మనకు తెలిసిన functions array, a range, zeros, ones. Identity also yesterday we are using. Identity I both are same. Small difference is there. Empty array. What is the use of the full means? I want to zero means the array total will be filled with zeros. Ones means one. No, I want my own number. My lucky number is 3. I want to create 3 array. Then I can go with this full function. It filled with all the 3s or 6, 7, any other numbers. Idemo filled with zeros. This is filled with ones. I identity both are same. It is with empty array. NumPy random library. But indulo there are so many functions are there. Same Python functions rand into rand uniform. Same Python functions fourth one rand n, fifth one normal, sixth one shuffle. These many ways are there to create our array. Choice is not there because choice will return the object. It does not return any random values. That is the problem of choice function. Choice return one object. So these many ways are there. Asalu, I will show the content syllabus. Hashtag vstack, yeah, those also available there. Hashtag is there, vstack is there. I will show the content, okay? Then you will get clarity. NumPy quiz questions. NumPy 9 AM. Python for data science. So total ga I will give last end of this material content ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ ఉంది. ఇంకోండి. First basic introduction completed. Now today we will start at that second one. How to creation of NumPy arrays. These many ways are there. Third chapter, array attributes and NumPy data types. SDM telling na D type ani attributes. Those are what is view, what is copy. If you know Oracle database, you know the view and copy difference. తర్వాత ఇండెక్సింగ్ స్లైసింగ్ ఎస్ దే బేసిక్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఐమ్ టెల్లింగ్ బేసిక్ ఇండెక్సింగ్ స్లైసింగ్ అడ్వాన్స్డ్ కండిషన్ బేస్డ్ హౌ టు ఇటరేట్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ పైథాన్ లూప్స్ ఎన్డి ఇటర్ ఎన్డి ఎన్యూమరేట్ arithmetic operators whatever arithmetic operators are there important broadcasting array manipulation reshape resize flatten flat variable Ravel transpose swap access, joining multiple arrays into single array, splitting of arrays. Someone is asking na just now v stack, h stack, d stack. ikkada came. Who is asking v stack, d stack? Anjali. So at the time of joining this, those concept is there. Splitting of array, split, v split, h, d array. Sorting, searching, how to insert. Vamo, ayo. Total ga 22 topics are there. But ఇది చాలా టైం. This is the total NumPy. General గా అందరూ 4 days లో చెప్తారు. That is NumPy. Actual original NumPy. That much concept is there. Sir, today's cinema got completed. Tomorrow we will see about this one. We had a discussion about how to solve the small problem. Next upcoming we will see this type of problems. How to performance wise NumPy is very fast when compared with the normal program. After that, what is an array? Started discussion about yesterday. Array means an indexed collection of homogeneous data elements is called as an array. There are two ways are there to create an array. One is by using a Python array module. Second one, NumPy module. So, but array module is not recommended one. The reason for that, it is not given that much of support for the advanced level operations. That's why it is not required for you. That is the array module. After that, we have to create an array by using the NumPy module. Next, Python list ki NumPy ND array ki similarities and differences we discussed about the yesterday class. How to create an array? There are multiple ways are available. To create an array, there are different functions. Multiple ways are there. That is, SDM given some functions like array ani, a range, linspace, zeros, ones, full, identity, empty. How Python contains random module? Same NumPy is also having random module. And same functions, rand into rand uniform, rand and normal shuffle. Sir, already Python random module is there. Why again NumPy they have the random module means? By using Python random module, is it possible to create arrays? No, we have to generate some random numbers only. Flying numbers, authentications, passwords, numbers you have to generate it. Arrays are not possible. This is purely for to create an arrays. And when compared with our Python random module, NumPy arrays random module working is very fast. So today we will discuss all these functions. This is the second chapter, creation of NumPy arrays. First one by using array function. The first one is creation of NumPy arrays by using array is the predefined function. So how to create an array means you have to provide a list or a tuple, anything you can provide. That one I have to convert it to an array for the given list or tuple also. Any item you can provide. So first function is array is the function. Sir, if we don't know anything about this array function, yeah. If you don't know anything about array function, how it is working, whatever internal arguments we need to pass, then go to your command prompt. Go to the Python console. There is only one line is there, import NumPy as NP. imported. Help of np dot, what is the function name? Array. It will give full details of your function. Help on inbuilt function array in module of NumPy. So within that module, it is available there. So first one, go to the Python shell, ask about the help, then it will return. This is the story. So array is the function. Inside you need to pass object. What is the object? It should be list or tuple, anything. By default D type. What is the D type? None. If you want to mention any D type, you can mention D type also. Maybe integer, float, boolean, anything you can provide. By default data type is none will be provided there. What is the default return type? I will tell. What is the meaning of this copy? Copy equal to true. Copy equal to true means generally in the next level every day we are using this word. If anybody knows about the Oracle, one concept is there, view and copy. In simple words, if you want to tell in Python listed data type, we discussed one concept, aliasing and cloning. What is the meaning of aliasing and cloning? One object, if two references are there, that is called as aliasing. No, sir, two different objects, two different references are, that is called as cloning. Here also same. One array object is there, that is 1D array or 2D array, anything later on, okay. This array, same how we are cloning copy, same content duplicate is required. Then we go with which one? Copy, make it as a true. No, sir, only same copy, give two references, array A, array B, array C. Only one object is there, three references, A, B and C. That is called as view. So, ikkada terminology view and copy, in list of terminologies aliasing and cloning, both are same. What is order K? This is upcoming, I will tell, present you are not getting anything. So based on which order I have to insert the values, there are parameters are there, I, J and K. Okay, these things. So that is first function parameters are available there. First I have to create 1D array. So what is 1D array, 2D array, 3D array? First we have to create 1D array, one dimension array. One dimension means in that how many rows, how many columns are there? One row or అసలు 1D arrayలో such type of terminology is not there. Rows and columns. In case of 1D array, so many people are telling one row or one column, single row, 10 columns. Rows and columns terminology is not applicable for 1D array. Only elements are available there. That is called as 1D array, because whenever I can provide the shape and size, then we are getting clarity. First of all, here it will give more what is going to be order K, A, C, okay. The order what it is, I will tell those things. This is the function. Yeah. Now, I have to take an L equal to 10, 20, 30. What is the type of L? Type of L? List. This is the list. This list I want to convert it to array. A equal to np dot. Array is the function pass L. What is the type of A? The type of A is ND array. ND array is a, what it is? Object. Class. This is class available in this module. The object will be created pointing to A. You need to ask A. Array of 10 and 20, 30. But yesterday I am telling within square brackets if commas are there list, but now they are provided commas. Then yesterday I am given same thing. Square brackets without commas 10, 20, 30. I am asking you are telling list. I am telling commas are not there. It is array. మరి ఇప్పుడేమో they are provided commas. Is it list or it is one ND array, not a list, because already they are telling it is one array object of content 10, 20, 30. When you are getting my square brackets 10 space 20 space without commas, when we are getting such a type of thing, ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారా? So how to get this means print of A. ఇదిగోండి. What is the values you are getting? Square brackets 10, 20, 30. Any commas are there? No. So it is a list array na? It is an array. Which dimension array? How to check that 1D na 2D na? There is one property there. What is the property? N dim. Now it will be displayed dimensions 1 na 2 na 3 na 4. What is the data type? The type of array. Which type of values are available internally? How to get that? A dot. What is the property? D type. So, yes, padinda, sorry. A dot D type. What is the type? Integer. What is the meaning of 32? In Python, such type of terminology is there? Nothing. So in 32, in 64, float 32, float 64, because it is completely from C. C lo that type of terminology is there. What is 32? Next data type chapter is there. I will tell what is 32, 64, all these things. So this is the way of creating our 1D array. First one. The first one, 1D array. Yeah, what is the use of copy? I will tell Ajay. Wait, some concept. Okay, first creation of this. What is the use of copy view? Okay, because of you, if you updated one reference, all are affected. Because of copy, only one reference affected. Upcoming classes, I will tell what is the advantage of copy, view, differences, everything I will tell. Wait some classes. So next, 2D array. So 2D array means how many rows and how many columns are there? 2D array. Hmm? 2-dimension array. Rows and columns. Suppose in our Python 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Within our Python, what it is? Nested list. Nested list only we can represent it in the matrix style into our Python terminology. Same nested list, copy this, come to the shell. Sum a equal to np dot array of, within that you can paste it. Then it is created one array. What is the type of a? ND array. What is the dimension? N dim. And how many dimensions are there? 2-dimension array. If you want to print a, this is the first row, second row, third row. How many columns are there? First column, second column, and 3 columns. So the shape is we can provided the main important, okay, shape of this array means within the tuple you can mention compulsory. How many rows are there? 3 rows and 3 columns are there. That is the shape. You can ask a dot shape will be displayed. How many elements are there? Size 9 elements, 3 rows, 3 columns. 9 elements are available there. In the previous example, what is the shape? This example. Shape I am asking, not elements. I am asking dimension or shape. Dimension ante 1. I am asking shape. 1. What is the meaning? 1 row. Very good. అర్థం పర్థం ఉండాలి. ఇందాకే చెప్పా. In case of 1D array, no rows and columns terminology. మళ్ళీ 1 row, 3 columns, 1, 3. అసలు 1D arrayలో rows, columns ఉండదు terminology. Only 3 elements are there. How to mention means, in this case, shape means compulsory tuple 3. But 3 means within parenthesis 3. What is the type? Tuple integer. Integer, because how many values are there? Only one but integer, but shape will be mentioned in tuple. How to mention? 3 followed by comma. 1D arrayలో rows terminology ఉండదు. Only 3, but shape mentioned in the tuple కాబట్టి 3 followed by comma you have to mention. Now come to here. In case of this A, shape అడగలేదా? A dot shape you can ask. ఇదిగోండి 3 by 3. 3 rows, 3 columns are there. అదే 1D array I will ask, it never give rows and columns. How many elements are there will be displayed? Tuple కాబట్టి single value, comma. 1D arrayలో no rows and columns. Remember again. A dot size. How many values are there? 9 elements are there. That is the 2D array creation. So A, type of A. ఇంకా ఆన్సర్స్ రాయట్లేదు, just only we have to write this one. A dot dim. It is the two dimension. Print A. You don't write answers, okay? Just to note sake, I provided that answers. Just only have to write this one, type of A dot and dim, print A. Automatically you will get the answer. But online students notes purpose, I'm copy pasting all the things. A dot shape always in the form of tuple you can provide. Three comma three. How to get that? A dot shape is the property. Integer linear 3 columns 1 row. Yeah, everyone telling same 1 row 3 columns 1 row 3 columns. Next, what is the difference between length of A and A dot size? Kushbu. Sorry. If I go to this, A is the array is there. If I can ask length of A, what I'm getting? 3. A dot size means length is a method available into the list. Size means within the array, size is one attribute. Total elements will be displayed here. Length not display total elements. The next example. To create one dimension array from the tuple, to create 1D array by using the tuple. So how to create this one means, okay, come to shell. So within the shell, I have to provide a equal to np dot array of tuple kabatti, again parenthesis, first value, second value, third value. I have to provide strings Sunny, Bunny and Winnie. 3 are there. What is the type of A? ND array is there. What is the dimension? One dimension, one array. Now, what is the shape? Shape. How many elements are there? 3 elements are there. Now check it. Is it getting 3 comma or no? Because of rows and terminologies are not there. If rows terminologies are there, based on your telling, 1 row 3 columns 1 comma 3. That it is displaying 3 comma means ikkada rows terminology is not there. 3 elements. If not given comma integer kabatti they can provide that comma. What is the type? D type. NDRS లో స్ట్రింగ్ ఉందా? పైథాన్ లో స్ట్రింగ్ ఉంది. The type is U5. What is this? I will tell. Less than U and 5. Unicode some 5 symbol is there. Sometimes U11, U8 like that it is coming. How it is decided I will tell. Okay. In Python aithe single quotes string ND array lo the string will be represented with U5 with less than symbol. So dimension 1, shape 3 comma, type U5. Sir, array contains homogeneous objects or heterogeneous? Only homogeneous objects are allowed. The type of A is not required. Don't write. So my array is containing all the homogeneous objects are accepted. Different varieties of data not accepted in this one. Now my requirement is so NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, NumPy very important. This the remaining two very easy. So homogeneous elements are there. Okay, come here. In this case, I want to some A equal to NP dot array is the function square brackets list 10 comma 20 comma I want to provide a 10.5. Then what will happen? Different varieties of data I provided. What will happen, sir? Is it created array or error? What is the output we are getting? Created. What is the values in A? మరి 1020 integers 10.5 float కదా 10 20 integers 10.5 is float. Just now I'm telling homogeneous objects, but how it is created? What is the upcasting? What it will be converted? All converted to string. Very good. Wrong. ఇక్కడ upcasting కి నాకు so many options are there. I can convert all to integers. Why? ఏమండి int of 10.5 అంటే ఎంత ఆన్సర్ 10 పాసిబిలిటీ ఉందా లేదా సో 10 20 10 కెన్ ఐ కన్వర్ట్ ఆల్ ఫ్లోట్ నోనా పాసిబిలిటీ is there 10.0 20.0 10.5 థర్డ్ వన్ స్ట్రింగ్ నాకు 3 పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ మరి విచ్ ఇట్ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ అది మెయిన్ క్వశ్చన్ ఐ కెన్ కన్వర్ట్ టు స్ట్రింగ్ కన్వర్ట్ టు ఇంటీజర్ కన్వర్ట్ టు ఫ్లోట్ విచ్ వన్ ఇట్ విల్ బి గోస్ టు అప్కాస్టింగ్ అది డౌట్ integer to so here all the values are integer values should be converted to the float values. Print the value of A 10.5 20 and 10.5 all are converted to float, not the string. You can ask A dot D type float 64. Sir, why it is converted float? Why it is not converted to integer? What is the reason? The reason is if a converted integer to float, that is called as upcasting. If a converted float to integer, that is called as downcasting. The reason is, sir, if a converted 10 20 this one 10.0 20.0 10.5, I am not losing any data. If I convert to integer, what is the values? 10 20, 10. అంటే 0.5 is missing. అంటే I'm losing some data. That is called as downcasting. That's why without losing, which is possible, it will be converted. Suppose ఇక్కడ I can provide 20 as a string అనుకోండి. Then all converted to string. అట్లా it will be decided. That concept is called as upcasting concept. Float to integer, downcasting. So here, if the list contains heterogeneous elements, then it is doing upcasting. Somewhere else I am using one word also, broadcasting ane. One more concept is there, broadcasting. So np.array of 10.2. This is the 10.020. This concept is upcasting integer to float. The D type is float 64 again. What is that 32, 64? I will tell. Upcasting G int to float. అదే float to int అయితే downcasting, that is. Completed. What is happened now in this case? A equal to np dot array of function list of values I am passing. My values are 10 comma 20 comma a. 10, 20 a I can provide that there. 10, 20 are integers, a is the string. If you want to convert all to the integers, not possible. And if all values to the strings, possibility will be there. It is converted 10, a 20. What is the D type? U. ఇందాక ఎక్కడో ఒకసారి చూసాం U. What is the meaning U5 on this U11? Whenever I'm provided, it is printed 10, 20, but U11. What it is, I will, anyone guess it? 5, ikkada U11. ప్రీవియస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్లోనేమో ఇక్కడ ఇదిగోండి, దే ఆర్ టెల్లింగ్ డి టైప్ ఆఫ్ U5 బాబు, ఇక్కడేమో డి టైప్ ఆఫ్ U11. Okay, I will tell that one. What is that 5 and 11? General meaning is Unicode values. 5 means ఇక్కడ what is this symbol? Less than kada. In that you can check it. The values are Unicode values are less than 5. ఇక్కడ the values are less than 11. మరి అసలు ఇక్కడ ఉంది 10, 20, 11 ఎక్కడున్నాయి? These are strings. Internal Unicode values are different. So In this case, the Unicode values must and should be less than 11 characters are there. Ikkada less than of 5 characters. That is the meaning. I will tell later on this story. Now, how to create a particular type? How to create a particular type of object I want to. If I want to convert only integer type, I want to convert only some different data type, then we have to use D type argument. We are using 10, 20. 10, 20, 10.5 I'm using, then all will convert it to float type. I don't want float type, I want to convert it to integer type. Then provide a equal to np dot array is the function inside list of elements 10, 20, 30.5, comma outside, comma. What is the attribute? D type. Give which type? Integer. Then compulsory all are converted to integers, comma padinda 30 point. So what is the array? It will be decided 10, 20, 30 will come. 10, 20, 30 of array will be created. Suppose if a given D type of bool, then everywhere value is available. If the value is available, Boolean will return true. So the array will be created with all the three true, true, and true will be created. If I want to provide the type is float type, 10.0, 20.0, and 30.5 will be created there. If I want to give, is it possible to give complex? Complex. Now what is the output? 10 plus 0j. తర్వాత 20 plus 0j. 30.5 plus 0j. So here, whenever I am using convert to the complex type, 10 point plus 0.j0, all float values will be given, possible is there. Float values కాకపోతే 10 point, 0 point j, 0 point j, 0 point j is added there. Possible, every value converted to the complex. For example, I have to given here the list of values are, I have to provide that 10, comma, Sunny, D type equal to integer. Then I'm given D type equal to integer type, I am telling. Then what will happen, sir? We are getting error. If you are not mentioned any D type, all converted to string, but you are mentioned D type, Sunny is not possible to converted base 10 values we can provided. So if I want to create particular object, then compulsory we need to take care about the values. So how to create particular type? D type, first one, second one, third one, fourth one complex, fifth one invalid. First all integers, second all bools, third float, fourth complex, fifth invalid. Is it possible to create different varieties of data in ND array? Just like list heterogeneous objects. Okay, integer, a float, one string, one complex, boolean, in different varieties of data. How? మరి అయితే అప్పుడు ఇది క్రియేట్ అవ్వాలిగా, వన్ ఇంటీజర్, వన్ స్ట్రింగ్. If you are not mentioned d type, all converted to string. If you are not mentioned any d type, it is converted to string type. But I am asking 10 integer only, one string, one boolean, one complex, like that. I want to create. How to create? Heterogeneous objects with one ND array. ఇవాళ సూపర్. ఎవరి మహానుభావుడు? నితిన్ రెడ్డి. NumPy will go left and right. Eval is the function of Python function, man. Eval is accepted string as a argument. NumPy la eval function is not there. Oh, yeah. Sir, ikkada last example we are getting error because of the reason is I am given one integer, one string, particularly you mentioned d type equal to integer. If I not mentioned any d type, then is it valid? Valid only. The a values are all are strings. But I am asking 10 should be integers, Sunny should be string, and one more extra float or complex. I want to add a different varieties of data. I want to store it into an ND array. How to store? For example, you know Python, x equal to 10. What is the type of x? Integer. What is that integer? Int type I accepted. What is that integer? Ayyo. What is that integer? One. Class type, all data types are classes only. Okay. Next, if I given 10.5 float, all 5 fundamental data types are there: integer, float, bool, complex, string. ఈ 5 classes ki who is the parent? Parent class. Already who completed Python, advanced Python, object oriented, inheritance, I explained. Any class ki parent is not there. What is the parent class? Suppose A is a parent అనుకోండి. దీనికి two classes childrens are there, B and C. A కి who is the parent? Object is the parent. So if any class is not available, what is the parent class? Object is the parent. Already discussed in method resolution order. B A object, C A object, like that. Every class ki object is the parent. ఇక్కడ mentioned as a integer. If a given x equal to 1.2, the type of x is float. That is into float bool, all are internal implemented with classes. All these 5 classes ఒక parent ఉన్నాడు. The parent is object is the parent type. So if I want to create, your requirement is heterogeneous object, different varieties. So different varieties means parent class can accepted anything. Integer child class, you can give only integers only. For example, here a equal to ఇక్కడ 10 సన్నీ కామ ఒక బూలియన్ వాల్యూ ట్రూ కామ వన్ ఫ్లోట్ వాల్యూ కామ ఒక కాంప్లెక్స్. If I not mention any type, all converted to string type. If any other thing, if I'm given integer, invalid, float, invalid, boolean, valid, truths will come. Okay, fine. Kani, same type I am asking. That's why you have to give attribute to D type equal to what can I give? What is the parent for all child classes? Object you can give. Then it will be considered as a one object. Now see this. Array of integer, string, boolean, complex. What is the D type? Object type. Ante possibility will be there. You have to create different varieties of data also is possible. If you are not given any type, then all should be converted to string. What is the D type? Not asking type. Type ante ND array. I'm asking about type వేరు, endim వేరు, shape వేరు. Okay na? If I'm asking type, ND array, accept. I'm asking D type ante internal data types. That is I'm asking. In the ND array, string is there. What it is, strings will be content as Unicode values. That is ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు. U64 ఫస్ట్ 5 తర్వాత 11 ఇప్పుడు 64. That is internal the Unicode values less than 64 are there. That is the meaning of these things. So final ga how to create object type array. Here any type of elements are allowed. అది ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అరే. So that is the first function of to creation of array. The function is array. It is to create an ND array from the given list or tuple. So ND array అంటే present we are discussing 1D and 2D. What about 3D? అసలు how to decide that one array is 1D na, 2D na, 3D na? Suppose I have this one is there. I have values are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It is which type of array? 1D array. What is the shape? The shape is 6 followed by comma. Suppose what is this array? 2D na. Sorry. What is this? ఏంటి మూడు అవి arrays. In that first one, what is the first one? ఇది which array? What is the shape? Shape ఎంతండి 3, 4. దీని shape? Here I'm talking about not elements data, shape only. Okay, ఎంత 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next one 2, 2. So within your shape, how many values are there? Every shape lo within the tuple, how many values are there? 2 only. 3, 4 and 2, 7, 2, 2. So how many dimensions are there? 2. So all the arrays are called as 2D arrays only. Within the shape, if I mentioned the shape as 2, 3, 4, then how many dimensions are there? 3. That is called as 3D array. What is the meaning of 2, 3, 4? 2 rows, మరి 4? సరే 2 rows 3 columns అన్నారు. ఈ లాస్ట్ వన్ లో 2 rows ఉన్నాయి. I add one more column. What is the meaning of 4? వామ్మో, నేను తీసుకెళ్ళి NumPy లైబ్రరీలో పెట్టాలి. నేను ఇక్కడ ఉండాల్సిన దాని కాదు నువ్వు. ఏంటి సెకండ్ రో థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఫోర్త్ కాలమా? థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ అన్నా ఫోర్త్ కాలం అన్న ఏమవుతుంది అసలు అప్పుడు? Sir, no, within the shape, how many values are there? Based on that, dimension will be decided. Shape lo only 1 unte 1D, 2 unte 2D, 3 unte 3D. For example, if I mention shape of 2, 3, 4, 5, how many values are there? 4. Ante that is 4D array. Present 3D movies are there? Yes, I will display that one. Miku full clarity కావాలంటే that matplotlib create 3D array dimensions. It will be rotated 2D array, 4D arrays with graphical visualization. సరే 4D అంటే ఇంకా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతారు, కానీ ప్రజెంట్ దీని సినిమా చూద్దాం. 2, 3, 4 అంటే అసలు ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ 2D array? కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ 1D arrays. మరి వాట్ ఈస్ ద 3D array? కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ 2D arrays. So the meaning of 2, 3, 4 means, sir, in this diagram, 2D arrays are there. How many 2D arrays? 2. Every array 3 rows and 4 columns. That is the meaning. Are you getting it? First one is how many arrays are there? Sir, suppose 3, 3, 4 anna. The meaning is 3 2D arrays are there. Every 2D array shape is 3 by 4. How it is created? 2, 3, 4 dimensions are. ఎన్ని 3 rows 4 columns కదా. సో 3 rows తీసుకోండి. 1 2 3 4 columns కావాలి. 1 2. Is it 2D array or no? 2D array. 3 rows and 4 columns are there. Same shape you can take one more 2D array. ఎందుకని ఫస్ట్ 2 కాబట్టి 2D arrays you can mention. 3 rows are there. How many columns are required? 4 columns are required. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? So your shape is mentioned as a 2 3 4. First 2D arrays I am taken. Every 2D array shape is 3, 4. Now we have to link between these two. Just like cubic. Is it coming 3D picture or no? Then I have to write matplotlib. Then dimensions will be rotated. That is called as 3D array, 3-dimension array. 2D arrays. ఇంకా క్లియర్గా అంటే మనం సరిగ్గా రాలేదు. ఐ విల్ షో ద డయాగ్రామ్. ఇది ఎగ్జాక్ట్ 2D డయాగ్రామ్ పిక్చర్. ఇట్లా వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేకెన్. అవి ఐజేకేలు లేటర్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ దట్ స్టోరీ వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అనేది. దీని షేప్ ఎంత? షేప్ 2, 3, 3. అంటే 2D arrays ఆర్ దేర్. షేప్ ఈస్ 3x3. అదే 3D array అంటే. వీటి స్టోరీ తర్వాత చెప్తాను కానీ స్లోగా, ప్రజెంట్ నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్. హౌ టు క్రియేట్ అన్ array బై యూజింగ్ array. వాట్ ఈస్ ద సెకండ్ వే? ఆ 3D arrays అప్కమింగ్ చెప్తా. కొన్ని ఫంక్షన్స్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు వీ విల్ డిస్కస్ 3D arrays. వాట్ ఈస్ ద సెకండ్ వే? Creation of ND array by using a range function. Do you know already Python range function? Examples, more explanation not required. Python range of tensor. What is the value generated? 0 to 9. Range of 1, 11. It is generated 1 to 10. Range of 1, 11, 2. Then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. You already తెలుసు కదా. సేమ్ అదే ఫంక్షన్ we are using a range. Hmm? 22 ఇచ్చాను, సారీ. 1 to 11. So 1 to 10. 1, 11, 2 అంటే 1, 3, 5, 7. That is the second function, arrange. What is the syntax? You can ask to the shell. Import np ఉంది కదా ఆల్రెడీ. help np dot arrange. Do you mean arrange? Extra ఏ పడింది. arrange. So ఇది ఫంక్షన్ సింటాక్స్. A range of we can provided start, stop, step. Sir, within that function, why start and step they can make it as a square brackets? If any argument is provided square brackets, what is the meaning? Those are optional arguments. Any function, any programming, ఒక argument ni can make it as a square bracket. Those are optional. Because ఇక్కడ 10 అన్నా, I may mention any start value, any step value. Second case లో start, stop value is there. Third, start, stop, step. So start value, step value, optional, not required. That is the meaning of square brackets within the function. So first one, create 1D array 0 to 9. What to do? You have to use the function arrange of 10. A range of 10 means it is created 0 to 9 kada. A equal to np dot a range of 10. You can ask a values is going 0 to 9 will be displayed. Dimension a dot ndim. One dimension array. Shape. What is the shape? 10 followed by comma. What is the D type? Int 32. Avi values. We can create. Dimension is 1. Shape is 10 comma. D type is int 32. A equal to np dot a range of 1 comma 11. Print a. Sir, 1 comma 11 and it is created 1 to 10. ఇదిగోండి 1 comma 11 a equal to np dot a range of 1 comma 11 print a 1 to 10. Next 1 comma 11 comma 2 comma 2 then 1357. That type is D type is integer. With 3 examples. 10 1 comma 11 1 comma 11 comma 2. If I want to convert into the float, what to do? D type equal to float. Then this is the values. That is the a range function. Just normal Python range alago ikkada a range array should be taken by using the range. So third function, what is the third function? lin space. The meaning is linearly spaced values అంటే how it is created in the specified interval linearly spaced values. The specified interval linearly spaced values. You can ask help of np dot lin space. This is the syntax of linearly spaced. Start value, stop value, number 50 అంట, end point true, red step false, d type none, axis 0. Return evenly spaced numbers over a specified interval. What is the meaning of this linearly spaced values? For example, I'm asking lin space is the function 0, 1, 2. What is the meaning? See the syntax, line number 129. Start value 0, end value 1. After that number of values 2. అంటే 0కి 1కి మిడిల్లో లీనియర్గా స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్ ఉండాలి, రెండే ఉండాలి. సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద వాల్యూస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ జనరేటెడ్? 0 and 1 only. Same lin space of 0కి 1కి 3. 3 equivalent values you can split it. 0, 0.5 and 1 అంటే you can difference between second number, first number, whatever value is came, difference between this number compulsory should be same. That is called as linearly spaced, equally spaced values. అదే సేమ్ 0, 1, 4 అన్న, ఇప్పుడు 0, 1, 4 అంటే 0, 1ని డివైడెడ్ 4 ఇంటర్వెల్స్, ఎవ్రీ ఇంటర్వెల్ షుడ్ బి ఈక్వల్లీ స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్. ఏమొస్తాయి? 0 పాయింట్ ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి? 4 వచ్చినాయా? 0.0 అన్నారు, 0.25 సెకండ్, 3, 4, మరి 1, 5 వచ్చినాయి. నాకు కావాల్సిన లీనియర్ స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్ 4 కదా. 0 నుంచి 1కి 4 డివైడ్స్ ఈక్వలెంట్ వాల్యూస్ ఉండాలి. నేను సెకండ్ వాల్యూ మైనస్ ఫస్ట్ వాల్యూ, థర్డ్ -2, 4 -3 అంటే ఈక్వల్ వాల్యూస్ ఉండాలి మిడిల్లో. అది లీనియర్లీ స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్ అంటే. 0, 0.3, 0.6 and 1. 0, 0.3, 0.6 and 0.1. First 0, 0.3, 0.6 and 1. Now you can minus values, middle values all same or no? That is called as equally spaced values. 0 point అంటే నాట్ 6, ఇంకా 6 పాయింట్ సంథింగ్ 7. సరే చూడండి, ఐ విల్ టెల్. ప్రాబబ్లీ ఐమ్ టెల్లింగ్ అంటే 6.7, 3.6 ఇంకా డాట్ వాల్యూస్ ఉంటాయి. 1 minute. I will execute, you will get clarity. Now see this. I have to provide first np dot lin space of 0, 1, 2. అంటే 0ని 1ని 2 ఈక్వలెంట్ ఇంటర్వల్ చేస్తే ఓన్లీ 0 and 1 ఓన్లీ ఫ్లోట్ వాల్యూస్. సో 0.0 and 1.0. సేమ్ యూ కెన్ డివైడ్ విత్ 3 ఈక్వలెంట్స్, దెన్ 0.5, 1.0. You can minus the values, we are getting same. I am asking about 4. Now ఇదిగోండి 0, 0.333, 0.667, 1.0. Middle equal, it will be divided 4 values. Suppose if I am not mentioned anything, ఏం మెన్షన్ చేయలేదు, then అక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ 2 values I'm given 0 and 1. If I'm not provided any value 0 నుంచి 1, it will be divided equal spaced values 50. What is the number 50? What is the meaning? అంటే 50 ఈక్వల్లీ స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ డివైడెడ్, చెక్ ఇట్, 50 వాల్యూస్ యూ ఆర్ గెటింగ్. లిన్ స్పేస్ ఆఫ్ 3 ఇచ్చాను, సారీ, అదిగోండి. ఫస్ట్ 0, 0.02, 0.04, 06, 08, 10. ఎనీ నెంబర్ సెకండ్ 1, థర్డ్ 2, ఫోర్త్ 2 డివైడ్ వాల్యూ ఈక్వల్ వాల్యూ విల్ కమ్. That is called as linearly spaced values. If I run this, you have to tell what is the output you are getting. I have to divided 1, 100, 10 values kavali. 1 to 100 linearly spaced values 10, 10 undali. I am converted d type into integer. What is the output we are getting? 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి? 11 వచ్చినాయి. నాకు ఎన్ని కావాలి? లీనియర్ స్పేస్డ్ 10 కావాలి. డివైడ్ చేయండి ఇప్పుడు. ఎవ్రీ మిడిల్ ఈక్వలెంట్ నెంబర్స్ ఉండాలి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు డివైడ్ 10 ఇంటర్వెల్స్ 1 to 100. అందరూ ఆన్సర్ అదే చెప్తారు నాకు తెలుసు. 1, 10, 20, 30 రాంగ్ ఆన్సర్ అది. ఎందుకంటే 11 వస్తున్నాయి మీకు 1 to 100కి. 10 రావాలి, మిడిల్ కామన్గా ఉండాలి, ఈక్వలెంట్ స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్. That is the meaning of linearly spaced. First value 1, second value 12, next value 23, next value 34. Middle you can take exactly 11 numbers. Then your requirement is satisfied. Check this. 12 minus 1, 23 minus 12, 34 minus 23, 11 ఉన్నాయా లేదా? So every middle spaced values 11, 11 values. That is the meaning of linearly spaced values. So now that is the meaning of linearly spaced. So first 0, 1, 2, తర్వాత 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5 means ఆ 50 నెంబర్స్ వద్దు కానీ అందుకనే జనరేట్స్ 50 ఈక్వల్లీ స్పేస్డ్ వాల్యూస్. Fifty values are generated because of by default the interval number is 50. If you mention, that values will be provided. That is the meaning of linearly spaced values. If you want to size the shape, you can ask, it will tell. Size is 50, shape is 50, comma. One to 12, 11 numbers are there. 12 to 23, 11 numbers are there. Equally spaced values. That is the meaning of lin space. A range కి linspace key difference is range function will working based on step value, but linspace not step value. Elements will be considered in the given range based on step value. Linspace, the specified number of values will be considered in the given range. That is the range under linspace. So bye everyone. Tomorrow we